In the mighty hand of God. I sank onto the old wooden bench, the kind that creaks even when you just look at it. The news I'd received that morning felt like a physical weight, pressing the air out of my lungs. Fear was a sharp, cold knot in my stomach, and dismay was a cloud that made the whole world look gray. How am I going to handle this? I'm not strong enough. I'm completely alone. Then, I remembered the verse, the promise. It came back not as a gentle suggestion, but as a firm, undeniable declaration from the heavens. Do not fear, for I am with you. I closed my eyes. The first wave of relief hit me when I realized the creator of the universe, the one who speaks stars into existence, wasn't just near me. He was with me. I wasn't fighting the storm alone. He was my light, my personal shield. The fear didn't vanish instantly, but it began to shrink, overpowered by his sheer presence. The burden of my anxiety was the next thing to go. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. He's not a god, but my God. That personal assurance shattered the lie that I had to carry all the confusion and worry. He is more than enough. Why was I trying to be my own savior? I cast the burden onto him, feeling the tension drain out of my shoulders. When the devil tried to whisper his usual defeatist lies, "You're too weak. You've failed before," I stood up straight and spoke the third promise out loud, "I will strengthen you and help you." It wasn't my meager, unreliable strength he was offering. It was his own invincible strength being poured into my spirit. Suddenly, the impossible task ahead didn't look quite so daunting. I was weak, but he was strong in me. Finally, I felt his grip. "I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." I envisioned his hand, massive and pure, supporting me from beneath, lifting me clear of the crashing waves of circumstance. This wasn't just a promise of support, it was a promise of righteousness, power, victory, and salvation. I was upheld by that hand. I realized I was unshakable. I opened my eyes and looked at the world, not with dread, but with peace. The problems were still there, but my foundation had changed. I was no longer an isolated person weighed down by burdens. I was a child of God, secure and lifted high by the triumphant hand of my Father. I walked away from that bench, not leaning on my own understanding, but resting entirely in the unshakable grace I had just received. I am upheld.